Yeah, Sam has to sit by himself. We're not sure the reason.
They're here.
That's usually how it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to go. Get my paperwork. So that's like I'll go forward. It's all states mostly.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. We should need a trade. We need some backup help with the senators.
Oh, wait, just a short look at you before, just wait for the camera. No, I want them to go for the shot next to right here. And then
Are you a fan?
Like Kelly? Kelly did okay when he was here. Role player. So it's a short one today.
Test. Test. 1, 2.
Good evening, it is 6:30, or a minute or so too fast, and so I am going to open up the 2023 deliberative session for the Pemi Baker Regional School District. My name is Quentin Blaine, I'm the moderator for the district, and we'll open our meeting with the pledge of allegiance. I guess
I pledge allegiance to the flag
United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If you want to sing two Nancy already had will you hum in the back? I'll hum, yeah, sure.
Are there any people here for the meeting who are not registered voters for the Pemi Baker School District? Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, has everybody else checked in with the supervisors of the checklist? If you haven't, you should do that. The purpose of our meeting tonight is to review the warrant articles. There's only 3 on the warrant for tonight. And we can discuss, comment, ask questions, and propose amendments to the The meeting will vote, if the meeting votes, it will only be voting on amendments. It will not be voting on the main articles, unlike the town meeting style. Voting on articles will take place at the election polls in each town on election day, Tuesday, March 14th. So everybody will have to go to the regular town ballots and they'll get a ballot for this. If you want to speak to the meeting, please approach the microphone. I'll recognize you, and please give your name and the town where you live each time you speak to the meeting. That way, we can just have a more familiarity with who's doing what today. So we will go first to Article 1. I'll read the article, then we'll need a motion and a second to put it on the floor, and then once we've done that, we can discuss or ask questions. So Article 1 is negotiate and execute tuition contracts. To see if the school district will vote to authorize the school board to negotiate and execute such tuition contracts as the board may determine advisable for students inside or outside of the Pemi Baker Regional School District. The school board recommends this article. Is there a motion?
Second.
Been moved. Article 1 has been moved and seconded. Does anybody wish to speak to Article 1?
Could we get more information about what our
pupil did.
Why don't we talk about that on the operating budget? Because that's where it's going to change more of that. And then we can look at the time on that. I don't see anybody wanting to speak for Article 1, so therefore, Article 1 will appear on the ballot as written, the ballot for March 14, as written. So we're a third of the way through the warrant now. Article 2, School Board Contingency Fund. To see if the school district will vote to establish a contingency fund according with the revised statutes annotated 198:4-B. Such contingency fund to meet the cost of unanticipated expenses that may arise during the year. And further, to raise and appropriate the sum of $1,000 for such contingency fund. The school board recommends this article. Is there a motion?
Mr. Mortimer, I make a motion that the warrant article number 2 as written and read be approved.
Article 2 has been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Article 2 has been moved and seconded. It is now on the floor. Is there any discussion, questions, or amendments to Article 2? Seeing none, Article 2 will appear on the ballot at the town elections. Now we're two-thirds of the way through our warrant. And we're at Article 3, operating budget. Shall the Pemi Baker Regional School District vote to raise and appropriate as an operating budget, not including appropriations by special warrant articles and other appropriations voted separately, the amounts set forth on the budget posted with the warrant or as amended by vote of the first session, for the purposes set forth therein, totaling $17,366,693. Should this article be defeated, the default budget shall be $16,622,009, which is the same as last year with certain adjustments required by previous action of the Pemi Baker Regional School Board or by law, where the governing body may hold one special meeting in accordance with RSA 40:13, Roman numeral 10 and 16, to take up the issue of a revised operating budget only. This sum excludes the sum in warrant Article 2. The school board recommends this article. Is there a motion? Article 3.
So moved on Article 3?
Okay, it's been moved. Is there a second on Article 3?
I'll second that.
I see, Article 3 has been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion on Article 3? Any questions? You had a question. Okay. Is that appropriate on the operating budget?
Yeah, I want to know what the operating increases have been, that so we can understand what's going on.
Is there somebody on the board that can, who's prepared to speak to that?
I'm the superintendent, I can speak to that. So in appropriations, just through the budget process, the current budget in front of you is 3.5% increase from last year on appropriations. As you can imagine, we've been hit with some inflation as well as, it's the impact of the new collective bargaining agreement as well. We have a couple new programs in place that we're proposing around outdoor leadership and dance theater program to give more options for some of our kids that are in too many study halls at this point. So we're looking at more programming for that piece. So that's the gist of it. There is an increase there is costs in special education, which is by statute. So that is the other piece where there is more impact on the local districts and responsibilities around students with disabilities.
Are there any other questions or comments on Article 3? Seeing none, Article 3 will appear on the ballot as written. And that's it. I will call this meeting closed.
Thank you.
We're adjourned.